Hello everyone, welcome to Neshama Tarot. My name is Mel and this reading is for you. We are going to look into the energies for 2025, and as you can see we are going to work with a bigger pile reading. So the first pile is that of the Quartz, and then we have the second pile with the red Jasper, and the third pile is the tiger eye. So take a moment and just try to focus on each pile and just let your intuition guide you into choosing which pile you want. I'll give you a little moment to do so. For those who are indecisive about the piles, let me help you by drawing some cards on your zodiac sign. So I will assign each pile with a zodiac sign. Let's start with pile number 1 is the Libra. Number 2, Capricorn. Number 3, Pisces. Then another one for pile number 1, Aries. Sagittarius for pile number 2. Cancer for pile number 3. And then we got Leo for pile number 1. Gemini. And Virgo. You can also see them in the description box if you want to pass by this part. This is Taurus for pile number 1, Aquarius for pile number 2, and Scorpio for pile number 3. Reminder, this is a general reading, so just remember to be open and receptive to whatever may be coming through. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's go to the first pile. Hello, hello, pile number 1. Those who have chosen the clear quartz crystal or Taurus, Leo, Aries, and Libra. So let's see what is the general energy for 2025 for you. So the first tarot card is the King of Pentacles. So in the King of Pentacles, I see that there is a lot of materialization going to happen this year for you guys. Not only on a financial level, but also on any other level that you actually wish or desire to fulfill or accomplish this year. So basically it is a year for you where you will have the ability to accomplish a lot of things. It basically what I'm getting is wishes fulfilled. So you'll have your desires, your wishes, and you will just go for it this year. There is no sense of just sitting around and waiting. You're going to be the go-getter. And by the end of the year, or throughout the whole year, actually, it is going to have this huge, you're going to have this huge sense of abundance and accomplishment that is surrounding you. Let's have a look at the rest of the cards. So as I usually do, I always have the oracle cards that I show you, and then afterwards I go through them, and then we end up drawing some more tarot cards to see if there are any more messages coming out. So I've got, the first card is Disruption, Isolation, Heal, Trust, and we've got the Future, North Node, then Tension, we've got Basil, Prosperity, Luck, and Love. Then we've got the Angel card, Trust your angels, let go of your expectations on how your dreams will come true. Just trust the divine planning and the divine timing. So we've got the White Witch, Be the Light. Winter, take care of your needs. And then some medicine cards. Great Mystery, I reveal the wisdom keys of your destiny. Then we have Divine Sensuality, I reveal your talent to enchant. And we've got the Spirit of Fire, shine your power unreservedly. Well, looking at what is going on here overall, I can actually already tell you that, because we've got the Winter card, and it's like, it's this period, that there is still need to take care of yourself. For some people, this could actually be a period of healing still. Healing from things that might have happened in the past, or even in 2024. But there is this sense of winter isolation, of needing to isolate yourself just in order to heal and to just realign your energies, so that you can actually move on towards the future. I do see for a few people that there will still be some disruption before you actually get into that energy of full alignment to actually get to the point of prosperity, and to get into that energy of the King of Pentacles, you know, that manifesting energy, that creative energy, that energy also of I've done it. So basically what Spirit is meaning to tell me in this aspect is that you will still be going through some healing phases, but you are also being guided to trust the process. I'm getting like Rome wasn't built in one day. So basically have some patience with yourself throughout the year. You'll have moments where everything will just flow and it will just like come together in an amazing way. But on the other hand, you will have times where this won't be seemingly going fast enough, or it won't be flowy enough. But what I'm being told here is that there is basically a divine timing for everything. So trust the process and know that there is a plan for you in order to actually get to the end point of what you want to realize in life. For a lot of people, I'm getting through, for a lot of people, this could also be about love, a love interest, or just love in general, that you really have this feeling like, look, 2025, I really would like to just get that love aspect completely handed to me. And I do see for some people that this is going to happen, and that you will actually meet the desired person that will actually give you a fulfilling life and the love that you deserve, you know. What I'm also seeing through this healing period is also that there is an element within you that you might have been hiding, like that as isolation card that we're seeing here. It's like the hiding aspect of yourself, of the things that you can actually bring out and show the world that you're just keeping to yourself for this moment. When, you know, it's all okay that you're doing this, but know that you will be guided throughout the years, throughout the year to actually come out of the shadow works and just show yourself, because you have something to show to others. There is more behind the curtains, you know, and you really are being guided to shine in your own light, to be present, to allow yourself to be seen. And this is going to be divinely guided also again with the angels. And so trust that this will all unfold in due time. Because for some of you, there are talents that you have not really shown to others, possibly because you're a little bit self-aware, which is, I mean, I can understand that. We go through those phases of being self-aware and not really wanting to show ourselves, a bit scared of what other people would say or the judging. I mean, it's a very common element within our lives. But in this time and for this year, you are going to be, well, it's not really being challenged, but you are going to be encouraged to actually expose yourself and show the world what your talents are. And it will, with this King of Pentacles energy, it will actually give you also a desired outcome. You will pass by your own fears and grow and heal from that, you know? So just be the light, like the White Witch is showing us. Let's have a little look at the tarot cards to see what else is being shown for you for 2025. Okay, put this aside. So what we got here is the Nine of Swords and the Six of Cups. What I'm being shown here is that really that a few amongst you are going to go through a period where you will be facing your inner demons, your fears, your sleepless nights, your worries, and this is most of the things that we're getting is also, those are subconscious elements that are playing out, and those mostly come back from the childhood experiences. This one actually came out reversed. And it has to do with aspects that were, how do I say it, ingrained or implemented in you from a young age, where there was a sense of unworthiness or a sense of not being able to be who you are, not being able to shine your own inner diamond. And this will be for a lot of people, you will be working through those elements, be it through past life regressions or just regressions by themselves, hypnotherapy, even with, well, I'm sensing even people that are doing yoga will get this really deep inner connection and actually being able to release some of the energies that have been holding them back. So I do see a lot of you actually working through things that actually are still holding on to you, that are not allowing you to to proceed in the person or in that full-blown unit that you are. So this is for a few people of you. I mean, not everybody is going to be dealing with these inner turmoils, but you are going to get a handle of it. It's not something that you'll just keep on sticking on to. Let's see what else. Okay, yeah, we got the Page of Pentacles here. And it's also telling me that a lot of you will be also learning from this experience. Not only learning from the experience of healing and going through a healing process, but also a few of you will be actually wanting to learn more about these things. I'm even getting through that maybe some people will actually be drawn to the healing works and will actually start learning more about it. Six of Pentacles. We've got a lot of Pentacles here, so it really is showing me also that you all, well, a lot of you, a lot of you will be actually finding balance when it comes to the financial aspect. And within finding that balance, you will also be able to actually attract more to you. It's basically a balance between give and take, but also a balance within your own position in life. Choosing what is good for me and what is not good for me. Going more for a healthier path in life in order to actually open up the energies to abundance. And that is also about prosperity, but it's also about an abundance in health, personal health. Let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, yeah. Some of you are really going to let go of some unhealthy situations, unhealthy habits. It could be even unhealthy relationships in this case, that you just have this thing like, I'm no longer willing to allow this in my life, and I'm actually letting things go. I'm even getting a visual of cutting the cords, cutting energetic cords with persons, with relationships, with current situations, which you say like, nope, I'm not doing it again. I'm all over it. So that's yeah, the Devil card is and then we've got the Empress here. And the Empress is really showing me also that you are going to be in a very, well, fertile year. For some of you, this might even resemble or tell me that there's a pregnancy coming. For those who want to become pregnant, this might be your sign. But it is also to do with creation, with creating a new life, creating maybe even for some a new business, because we do have a lot of Pentacles here, but also the creation of new ideas, new ways of doing, and also creation of being more prone to self-nourishment, self-love. It's like a me first kind of energy, but not in an egoistical way, but more in a very healthy, loving way, where you will decide, well, with the Devil, that some things are really, really needing to end, and you will take that decision in order to actually become more involved with and aware with your own self-love. And that self-love is actually also going to create an opening to actually going onto the path of the King of Pentacles, because the King of Pentacles basically is a very grounded individual, but not only grounded, but also very, very, he knows where he's at. He knows his self-worth. He knows what is good and what isn't good for him. And he will also decide upon those energies. And that is basically what is playing out here. Finding balance, letting go of unhealthy aspects within your life in order to actually find more self-love or gain more self-love, so that you can actually reach the desired outcomes that you are seeking in life. This is not only relationships, but it's also work and friendship and maybe even your own healing path that opens up then, and then everything starts clicking and changing. It's yeah. Then we've got the Five of Pentacles. So we do have some people here that are going to get out of a financial situation that is no longer, no longer needed. So basically, once, and this is for some of you, once some of you are able to release themselves out of the clutches of the Devil card, and find that renewal, and actually are able to walk away from a unhealthy situation, they will also be able to actually regain strength and regain the chances and possibilities that will come forth from this to actually do some betterment for their own personal lives. Last card. Let's see what the end energy is. Yes, Six of Wands ending the energy of 2025. So yes, a lot of successes, a lot of, I'm getting pat yourself on the back throughout the year. Don't forget to do that throughout the year also, because throughout the year you will also have a lot of wins and gains. That doesn't really have to refer to financial wins and gains, but it also has to do with personal wins. That you're leveling up, that you congratulate yourself if you manage to get out of a situation that you deemed basically unattainable. This card is showing me that throughout the year, even if you have some ups and downs, I think what I'm feeling more is the winter period still having some disruptive energy, but then flowing further into spring, and then actually eventually towards the end ending up in a very nice stable energy that actually will make you reflect back to the year and show you that actually everything was very fruitful and with a lot of growth, and that overall that energy is going to show itself throughout the year. That was your reading for 2025 general energy. Take what resonated and just leave what didn't. And if you are interested in any personal readings, you can always contact me in the information box below. Thank you very much and see you next time. Bye. Hello everybody, and this is pile number 2, the few chosen for the red Jasper. Or if you have chosen according to your zodiac sign, that is Aquarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So let's start. So I've already pulled some oracle cards and one tarot card with the general energy of the year, and then after that I will be drawing some more tarot cards to see if there's any extra information coming through. So what we have here, the general energy of 2025 for you guys, is the 10 of Cups. So with the 10 of Cups in your energy, it seems to be a very promising year for you guys. Foremost for relationships and community. It seems that there's this sense of getting together and enjoying life to the fullest. For some people, this might even mean a possible marriage proposal or moving in together. It's like it's an elevation of togetherness. Let's have a look at what the other cards are telling me. So the first one is determination, impulse, approve, balance, manifest, symbiosis, dignified and strength, buds, new beginnings, expansion. That is also very significant with the Ten of Cups. And then we've got the Angel card. Step into the spotlight. You have a message that the world needs to hear. It's time to share your wisdom. And something or someone new is coming. Then we've got the Hermit card, retreat and recharge. The High Priest, intend and create. And we have emotions. You are an emotional creature. Fertilize that great power. And we have summer, a time for blooming. Celebrate your successes. So right off the bat, I am seeing here that we've got like two major influences here. And one is the one of love. And the other one is the one of manifestation and creation. So basically, what I'm seeing is that you are having a very determined year ahead of you. A lot of ideas that you are having that might still be in the air, that you are actually going to bring into reality. It is about finding that moment where your inner self and that what you want to create come together. And within that togetherness, there's like this symbiosis happening, and that will actually bring everything into fruition, into reality, into creation. There's also, for a lot of you, there is like this inner fire glowing at the moment, and it just is yelling, it's screaming to be released, to be shown to the world. So for many of you, I'm feeling a lot of artistic vibes here. So it could be that for many of you, this has to be with artistic adventures, that you were working on something, you haven't really revealed it to the world yet, but this year will be the time of revelation. Because also with the Ten of Cups, it is a 10. It's a time of completion. It's a time of bringing everything together. And the Cups is also about being very happy with the accomplishments, emotional fulfillment, and a huge element of togetherness, you know, of finally coming into balance with everything, with all that you wanted to create, or with all that you wanted to manifest, and just really going ahead without the need, because this is what I'm getting through, is without the need of approval. So if you've been having this times in the past where you felt this sense of approval from others, this is something that you will be releasing this year. This is something that you won't be having anymore. That sense of asking your friends or family, like, oh, should I do this or should I do that? There's this element where you actually will be connecting to your inner self, to your inner voice, and you will actually getting guidance from there. I'm even getting that some of you even might be asking guidance of your angels, you know. Even the higher self is coming into play here. It's like this element of internally actually knowing what the validation is, and no more seeking outside of yourself. There's this element of you rooting, grounding more, getting more into that element of, yeah, I know what I want. I know how to get there, and I'm just gonna do it. And I'm not going to be worried and putting my mind into what other people might think or how they feel I should be doing it. I'm going to do it my way. That's what I'm getting through. It's like, I'm going to do it my way. And even if you have some elements of hesitation within you, Spirit is actually telling me, like, let that go, because eventually it's not necessary. Just, you know, follow that inner fire, follow that pulsing energy that is pushing you towards creating and realizing that what you actually really want to do. Because eventually, with this 10 of Cups in your global energy of the year, you will succeed in whatever you want to do. If the determination is there and the intention to create and to bring it out into reality, Spirit tells me, like, no worries, you've got it. You have the strength to actually go for it. And you also have the strength to actually put out any messages. For some of people, this would be a message. It could be a book. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting a book, a visual of a book. So for some of you, it might even be coming out with your own personal story and sharing it with others, as 10 of Cups is also a card of sharing, of being togetherness, of growth that actually happens in community. So it could be for some of you that you're actually going to put your story out, and it will help a lot of other people as they find a communal interest, or they can say, like, oh yeah, I experienced this too. I didn't know how to deal with it. Now you're giving me insights on how I can actually deal with things that are on a personal level that other people might not be able to find themselves in. And this is something that I'm getting through for some of you that really is going to be an element for you this year. Now, for others, I do see that there is an element before you can actually start it going into that manifesting energy, is that you will have a period of retreating and recharging, or throughout the year, just to have to reconnect. I'm getting reconnecting to your inner voice, reconnecting to what you know is true. And with the Hermit card, it is really telling me, like, you'll have moments where you will actually retreat for yourself and just regain or refill your battery. I'm seeing the charging of a battery here with this Hermit energy. But that's good, because when we're actually retreating and coming back to ourselves, we also get more visions or more clarity on what it is and how we need to proceed with our desires and with our wishes that we want to bring into reality. So also, I'm getting through some, for some of you, step into the light. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Literally, just do it. It's here for you this year. Now, when it comes to relationships, because that was the second part that I was seeing, is that for a lot of you that are in a relationship, I see progress happening. If you were desiring to, let's say, move in together, or get engaged, or even have set a marriage date that wasn't set yet, this is going to happen. And it might even happen in a very impulsive way that you did not really expect it to happen. If you are single, I do see that there is something new on the horizon, something really good, and something that you actually manifested. It's like you're really this year wanting to have something that is balanced, healthy, loving, and that's what you're going for. And you're not going to go for the red flag encounters. You're really going to be like, no, this is what I want. I put it on a piece of paper. That's the global idea, what I would want to have and receive from a relationship, and will be able to give myself to. And that is something that will enter your life. So it's really like, if you still have some heart blockages, because I'm feeling some heart blockages here. So if you still have some heart blockages going about or within you, you are being guided to heal that element. And that could be with the retreat and the recharge card from the Hermit, that you're basically are going to be guided to go within to actually heal your heart so that you can open it up and that there's an ability to receive love energetically as well. Because let's be honest, if you're all closed off and you're fearful and you're still hanging on to or clinging on to a past relationship, then basically the new relationship is not going to be able to enter your energetic field. So basically what I'm getting through is, if you're single, first deal with what needs to be dealt with, and then just open up yourself. Visualize, manifest that relationship that you really desire, and which you can reciprocate, of course, because that's important. You can't expect somebody to do A while you're not going to do A. So basically, something new is coming. It will be according to how you desire it. And it's basically, it's really a new beginning. And for everybody here throughout the year, there's a lot of new beginnings gonna occur, and a huge expansion on how you, well, I'm getting this vision of how you saw the world before you and how you're going to see it now. It's going to be much wider. There's like an elevation going on, where we're going to step into a more loving energy and a more communal energy. It's like everybody's helping everybody to actually lift themselves up. And if you're in that energy, you are going to be included into that mass. I'm getting like a mass energy shift going upwards. It's like a big cloudy elevator that is just like woof, going up. And if you're on it, you're on it, you know. I'm not saying that if you're not on it, you can't get on it. Of course you can, you know. It's all about elevating the energy of love, the love for yourself, but also the love that you are actually giving towards others. Let's have a little look at the tarot cards for you guys, and let's see what it is showing for 2025. Opa. Okay, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, a lot of growth will be happening if you feed it. It's basically stating that if you do not feed yourself and treat yourself and nourish yourself, well, the growth will hamper a little bit. But in this case, I do see a lot of, because there's a drive here, there's a determination, there's a strength, there's this inner fire within you that really wants to grow in this year. So the Seven of Pentacles is showing me growth. For people that are having a little bit of a financial difficulty, also here, slow growth. It's not going to happen in one day, but I do see that if we tend to ourselves, if we tend to the situation we're in, it will happen and will grow. What I am getting, because I've got the Four of Pentacles on the beneath the deck, what I am getting for this situation directly is, if you are having some financial difficulties, be aware not to, when you do receive some, don't spend it all in one go. Try to be a little bit leveled with the expenses this year. That is not for everybody, because this could be just for a few amongst you that this is coming through. But be aware that if it's been a bit difficult and then you all of a sudden get a nice amount, be aware that you need to just check the spendings a bit, you know. Let me see. Also, for those who are healing the heart, Four of Pentacles, closed off heart, I'm also getting through, try to work on that healing aspect within you. So don't keep your heart to yourself. You know, I know it's sometimes it's very fearful. Sometimes it's very scary to open or reopen your heart to somebody that comes onto your path, because let's be honest, nobody wants to get hurt. Nobody wants to get their heart broken. But what I'm getting here is take a chance on it. If you feel that this is resonating, then please take a chance. Oops, well, that's a lot. Let me see here. What do we have? Up. Okay, so the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, basically, I am being shown now here that, and this is also, again, for some people, cut through the BS. Don't settle for less. You know what you're worth, you know where you want to go to, and just go for it. If you have dreams and aspirations, this year is for you. Just go for it. You will have it. You will also be very straightforward with yourself into what direction you want to go. And that's why I said also before that there is no need to find the approval of others outside of yourself. Because with these two cards, it's basically telling me like, you know where you want to go, you know what you want, what your end result is, and basically just go for it. Just be careful that you're not too harsh when somebody does give their opinion, that you know, emphasize. It's like more of an empathy element here, because the Queen of Swords can be kind of straightforward. I'm getting like how do I say it? The Aquarian energy of a sharp tongue. So basically, try to manage that a bit. You know where you're going. It's all good. And with the Queen of Pentacles, the groundedness is there. The self-nourishment is there. And if you have some financial plans that you really want to go through, it will be good, but be clear on how you want to do it. So no rash decisions, no hurried decisions. Really plan it out. Here we got the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. My excuses, the Queen is here and the King. So basically, yeah, I'm getting a real go-getter mentality, like really going for it. But like I said, also with the King and the Queen, don't rush into things. Time will actually deliver. See what the end card is, and the end card is the Nine of Cups. So overall, at the end of the year, or towards the end of the year with the Nine of Cups, I do see a lot of how do I say it? Self-satisfaction, being happy, being grateful, being thankful for what you have received and how you got there. It actually just shows me that you will be very content with how everything flowed throughout the year, what decisions you made, what decisions you actually did not make because you didn't deem them right for you at that moment. And basically, for everybody that I'm looking here, if you're gonna look back at the year, you will be looking back with a satisfactory energy that is telling you like, well, that went well, considering what happened, let's say, because on a world scale, this is not a reading that it would give, but considering what is happening on a world scale, you will be feeling that you actually managed to pull through it, and with a feeling of gratitude and self-fulfillment somewhere, that you know, like, okay, I did it, you know, and it went well. And I'm actually very, very happy about it. So this was your reading for the general energies for 2025. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to have a personal reading, you can find the links in the comment box. And also know that I will never reach out to sell you anything. So just be aware for that one. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Hello everybody. And this is pile 3 if you have chosen for the tiger eye. Or for the zodiac signs Scorpio, Virgo, Cancer, and Pisces. So I have already taken the time to pull some cards, oracle cards for you, and one general energy card from the tarot. We will run through those, and then afterwards we will look at a few tarot cards to see if there is more information that we need to be given. So the first card is the Star card. So basically, seeing that the Star card is your general energy of the year, it does seem that you will have a lot of your wishes fulfilled. Now, the Star card is also about having hope and going beyond your own obstacles or your own fears. This card is also showing me that a lot of realizations will come to fruition with the Star. Let's have a look at the rest of the cards. The first one I got, Flow. Freedom. Forgive. And then we've got Review. Sustainability. Walking Staff. Support and encouragement. And some angel cards. Welcome abundance into your life. Be the real you. Then the Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. The Direction Guardian is choose your path. And then we got Sisterhood, initiate a new sister's adventure. This could be for some of you, I feel. And then the Feminine Cycle, reconnect with your cycle. You're a plural woman also. This will be also for a few amongst you. Okay, looking at the cards at the moment, I see that this year will be a year of you actually opening up to a lot of elements from the past. I'm getting that some of you will even be reviewing the past to actually see where you can implement some forgiveness. This does not even have to do with forgiving other people's for what for their wrongdoings, but also just forgiving yourself for being so harsh on yourself. It's basically also with the Star card, it's like it's shining a light on a path, a healing path. And in order to embark on that healing path, there is a sense of needing forgiveness in order to be able to actually proceed with a lot of elements that you want to achieve in life. I'm also getting, for a lot of you, I'm getting go with the flow. Don't try to manipulate or arrange things to go in a certain way. This year will mostly be about trusting. Trusting the divine path you're on, trusting the guidance you will be receiving, even trusting the support and the encouragement that you will getting for. Because maybe for some people, this might not be the easiest thing, is actually allowing people to encourage you and to support you and allowing actually to receive support. So basically, there's this sense of you flowing through the year and also creating this fertile ground where you will actually be in an energy of creating. And for a lot of you, you will actually also be directed into choosing the path that you want to go on. And that's why I said for some of you, the feminine cycle and sisterhood will be a huge element within this year. It's like seeking that inner connection and flowing with the cycles, but it can be the feminine cycle, but it could also be the cycle of the moon, you know. And also with cycles we can see the ups and downs in life and the way we actually flow through life. So basically, and that would be for basically everybody that's listening here, is just like the cycle here is also the flow of the whole year, the flowing of you throughout the stages of life. It's like create this symbiosis between you and all the energies that are flowing around you. And there's a lot of energy flowing, and a lot of energy that is going to be creating some obstructions for some of you, but basically those will be very temporary obstructions, I feel. For a lot of you, it will be creating an openness to a freedom that you have been searching for. This could be a freedom of maybe working for yourself. This could be a freedom of just not being restrained by rules and regulations, but finding your way of doing things without having this nagging elements impeding on how you want to go forth. So I see a lot of people also being more in alignment with setting their own boundaries and being fearless to that aspect of the reactions they might be getting from others, because they finally decided, like, okay, I'm doing me in 2025, and I'm going to actually set some healthy boundaries for myself. And once we start doing those things, we often end up getting some friction or some disturbances from others that are, well, shocked and that basically are not really wanting you to change because, well, the old you was the easy person and now you became the so-called difficult person. While you're not difficult, you're just choosing your own healthy choices, and that might not be in alignment with how other people would like you to do and like you to be. So basically, be aware for this aspect within the year, because it will happen, and don't be hard on yourself. You know, sometimes people say things to other people like, you're difficult, or you're selfish. Know that these are also somehow reflections of their own inner feelings, of their own shadows, and that you are basically shining light on your own path, on how you want to proceed in a healthy way towards the future. And you will be doing that. And with that aspect of getting some negativity thrown upon you, be aware that you do not use it to actually get angry or blame yourself or feel lesser because of that. And in that aspect, this forgiveness energy is very, very prominent here, because it is telling you, like, don't forgive yourself for thinking or feeling that way, but revert it. Change the words, change the way we communicate and see ourselves, or think we see ourselves, because other people are actually communicating it towards us. There is an urge here also, and that is again that element of setting healthy boundaries is coming out of the shadow aspects and coming standing into the light and just being yourself. Be who you really are, unapologetically. That's what I'm getting. And you know, it's like, don't let anybody tell you how to live your life or how to be or how to express yourself. Stand strong. Get into that really, I'm getting this empowering energy all over me that is just showing me like you're radiating, you're shining, and you're just like, this is me.
And I'm perfectly okay with it. And if you don't like it, well, you know, you can move on to another chapter. And this is a very strong, empowering energy that I'm feeling at the moment. So this is something that will be running throughout the whole year. And if you haven't had that feeling yet, it is going to come. It will be flowing into your life, literally flowing into your life. So don't worry about that. There is like I said, there is a change happening, and because of that change, a lot of things will actually improve for you. I'm also getting here with the abundance card here. It's like if you are having some financial challenges, they will be resolved throughout the year. You will have to work with it, of course. It's not about abundance flowing to you and you're just sitting back relaxing in your chair and not doing anything. No, Spirit is telling me help will be provided, but there will be work to be done also if you want to create some sort of abundance for yourself or get out of a rut. That's literally the word that I got through, a rut. Let's have a look at the tarot cards to see what else is coming through for you. The second, they already came out. So yeah, we've got the Page of Wands and we've got the Eight of Cups here. What I am seeing is that for a lot of you, you will be walking away from certain situations that are no longer fulfilling. That basically, you know, they've that chapter has actually ended and you're not really thinking of revisiting it again. Now, for some of you, it does seem that you might want to revisit it again, but you will actually quite quickly find out that it's just, it's nothing. It's not for you. And you know that you'll just end up in this cycle of repetition that is basically to the point never ending. For a lot of people also with this Page of Wands, I do see some igniting of your inner passion. So if you didn't know yet what path or what direction you would want to go in, this year you will have like a moment, like a literal aha moment where you will actually decide for yourself, like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I love doing. This is what I want to do. And I'm just going to go for it. And you will go for it. But watch out, because this is like an element that you have this really desired feeling and you just want to jump into it. And basically what I am getting here is like, go with the flow. Again, go with the flow. The path will be lit step by step as you proceed. That's what I'm getting here. The path will be lit step by step as you proceed. Let's have a look at the other cards. Yeah. Page of Cups, Knight of Swords. Also here again, what I'm getting is slowly does it. Don't rush into things, even though you feel you really want to. You're like, you've got this drive, you've got this desire. You're really like, wow, I just want to go for it. But it is telling you like, okay, your emotions and your fire and everything is coming into one bowl of really a massive energy, strength and fortitude. But I am getting like, you can go for it, but don't burn yourself out. A. And B is look at everything that is happening. See to it that it's nicely in alignment and go with the flow. If things are going a little bit slower than you would like it to, it's because it's all in divine timing. Let's see what else do we have here. Okay, we got the Tower. Give me some more explanation on that Tower. Okay, good. Tower, 7 of Cups. I'm just gonna get one more. Ooh, one more here. Okay, so we've got the Tower, 7 of Cups, and the Strength card. We also had the Hangman popping out, showing himself. I'm going to add that one too. So what I'm getting here is, for some of you, there is an element of indecision, of really trying to figure out what you want to do. You got a lot of dreams, you got a lot of aspirations, and you're like, well, I just want to do everything. And then you're going to go into this Tower moment where you will have to make a decision. Why is this? Because Spirit's telling me, like, if you're going to go for after 5 different things, you're not going to be focused enough to actually get an end result on one thing. So basically what I'm getting here is that you will be going, at one moment you will go through a moment of revelation, and that will actually make you decide on which path you actually want to go on, how you want to proceed, and how you want to actually deliver. Now with the Strength card and the Hanged Man, I do see that there is the guides are asking you to actually be soft, be gentle with yourself, and try to look at everything from a different perspective. Try to also look at things from a different perspective on how they unfold, and know that not everything will roll easily, but you will notice that one moment or the other that you will actually look at it from a different perspective or a different angle, and you'll be like, okay, I didn't notice that actually. Well, I might give that a try. So know that also those things, that if you are all of a sudden being redirected towards another path, that this is just Spirit trying to aid you into actually learning something else on the side that needs to be added to your possibly repertoire, or added to that healing process that you might be in. So don't be discouraged whenever you actually have a bumpy road ahead of you. This is just a phase that you will be going through in order to actually get to the end result that you are desiring. And then we have the Lovers as the end card, but I just got something through, so I'm gonna talk about the Lovers directly, but I just got through here. Spirit was whispering in my ear. This is also for a few amongst you. Pay attention for gossip. You might have gossip around you, and there is being told, pay attention to it, but don't get involved. Don't get angry. Don't lash out. Basically, look at it from another perspective. Look at the things from another part, and distance yourself from it. Why I'm getting this, that you should not get like all mingled into this whole element is because you're going to be investing a lot of energy into nothingness. That's literally what I'm getting. Investing energy into nothingness. Don't invest your energy into this. Invest your energy into yourself. So this is for a few of you that just came through, and I just needed to actually express this before I went into the Lovers card. So With the Lovers card, I am getting that there is a possibility of renewed contracts. This could be also between friends that you basically had some issues with, and that these relationships are renewing themselves. That could also possibly have to do with the forgiveness card that we got. So in order to be able to forgive others, you will have the ability to also renew relationships. For some people, this might be an incoming love relationship, but it could also be an incoming new contract for some people. So be on the lookout for those things. There's a lot of new things coming in. So it could be love, it could be work, it could be career-wise. There could also be just a renewed sense of passion for what you're doing, or a sense of like finding out what you're passionate about. So let's have a look at the last card. Only one, please. Okay, we've got the Hierophant. So basically what the Hierophant is showing me at the end of the year is that a lot of you will find a lot of groundedness and a lot of stability and structure within their lives. Like I said, we have the Seven of Cups. It's also a card of a lot of dreaming, but also a lot of ungroundedness. And basically by the end of the year, you will have made your decision on what you want to do, where you want to go, and how you're heading towards it on every aspect in your life. And this is what the Hierophant is showing me. There is more structure, more planning, and more decisiveness and knowingness about where you are heading and how you did it throughout the year. So basically your year is going to be a very how do I say it, a very opening element. A lot of light will be shone on a lot of elements within your personal life. I see a huge personal growth happening for a lot of you, and yeah, it looks really good. Just be who you are, stand firmly into your knowingness of what you want and where you want to go, and 2025 will look really good for you. Okay, so I thank you for listening, and if you want, you can leave a like, follow, or a comment in the mention box. And if you're interested in a reading, you can always book a reading also down below in the comment box. I thank you very much for listening, and have a nice day.